The exhibition is the work of the American artist Leon Golub, who was born in 1922 and died in New York in 2004. So the exhibition covers the work of his entire output, and it starts with his interest in the Greco-Roman period and in the antique, the classical period. Vietnam too, which is centrally placed in these amazing spaces of the Velázquez Palace. It's the largest single work in the exhibition, and it relates to the American War in Vietnam. And then the work goes on through the iconic works of the 1980s, the mercenaries, the interrogations, and ends with a separate room of the small drawings that he did in the period from 2000 to 2004. Leon Golub is a history painter. The works are involved with social and political and historical themes. He is placed within the Western tradition of history painting. There are two major themes that the work traces. One is the body as both the oppressor and also as the victim. And of course for Leon Golub, it is the male body. And then it's also how the spatial and pictorial divisions of the canvas carry various kinds of symbolic meanings. So with the interrogation and with the mercenary paintings, we have this flat red background which forces the figure through into the viewer's space. With some of the later paintings, there is a kind of intimation of an enclosed space, either a prison cell or a street scene. Leon Golub is also a painter of the political. With Golub, it's explicit, but there is nothing propagandist about his work. So it's a complex notion of what the political is. If you look at the paintings again, say of the 1980s, it's not a simple choice between the victim and the interrogator. We are engaged in a very tense relationship with these scenes of interrogation, of torture, of victimage. We're not simply sort of said, this is a good act, this is an evil act, because the people who are conducting these acts of oppression, these violent acts, are everyday individuals. They could be us. A few years ago, when the photographs of Abu Ghraib became available, suddenly, the relationship between what was depicted in those photographs and the depictions of torture and interrogation in Golub's paintings made absolutely clear the relevance and the currency of these works, and almost the kind of their predictive capacities. So the scenes that he depicts are part of contemporary life.